Yeah.
As soon as
I'm trying to tell you. Bro, listen, as a this Madden, if you got a tight end, bro, that nigga can call tail, boy. Like that's why I had to trade for one, boy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm niggas get open.
The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's
Oh, week
unlike
10.
any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the Houston Texans.
No. No, you can't though. I mean, what you going to? Oh, you can?
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
I got a breakout. Can I get Trevon Diggs to a start there or what? You still playing your game? How better? I was gonna say you watch my broadcast. I will show you some of these plays, bro.
On first down, Mahomes.
Bro, I got Justin Herbert now, bro. What you mean? I had Herbert put up 10 touchdowns, bro. What you mean? And if my other league, I traded Patrick Mahomes because I felt like I didn't need him, bro. I didn't.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now
That nigga, Ken Allen called a deep ball house call.
games wide open after the catch, and that one wound up in the end zone.
But there's some niggas who got Mahomes and they shit as fuck with him, bro. And blame him.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
But they don't know how to unlock his full potential he's getting. You right? I got Mahomes with the 5 stones in his hand, boy.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Give him 10 yards on the pick.
Yo, you having fun losing?
Very short. This defense for the Broncos.
I was often to say the fuck. Oh boy, I don't lose. Oh, you.
Their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense.
Look,
That's something that's
if you ain't winning,
each and every week,
then you
they
fucking
carried
losing.
it out.
This thing got Tom Brady, but he using Mariota. Let me tell you something. I try to win all games, not one.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
I've won all games.
He's the one that got home and takes him
I mean, on that old little PS4 console, man, I don't know. That was so long ago, bro. That was so long ago, man. That was so long ago. I remember sometimes I ain't have a phone I can fold. They ain't have 5G then. Whew, that shit was damn. What year was that? A long time ago, boy. Nigga, iPhone still had a button on, I think, bro.
Throwing is Brady on third down.
Sack, give me that.
And they got him once again. The sack there by Bradley Chubb. The Texans send the punter out.
I told you, if you need some plays, just watch my broadcast. You would say, wow.
Last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Now a hit and a loose football.
Ooh, I was talking about I'm trolling.
That's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
This is
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See if the defense.
boy, that play for the tight end is so real, boy. Hey, I put that in all of my playbook now.
No one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Mahomes' throw going into the hands of Williams. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
That ain't cool.
And they'll run again. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field, and that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their
That boy
hands
balled out then, didn't he?
blocking since they liberalize the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide.
I swear, I ain't gonna lie, but that's one of the best receivers on Madden, bro.
To throw, it's Mahomes. That is caught by Williams. Touchdown.
I'm telling you, but you get your X Factor QB, but when you get them fucking breakouts, them bitches be popping in, boy. You gotta do one. You just gotta get play.
Make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Oh well, that's love. I ain't gonna lie to you, boy. That nigga ain't gonna in one game, but that's tough. Ain't gonna lie to you, boy. So his tight end went a superstar. See, that didn't get 150 yards with a tight end. Oh. Yeah. What about with his tight end, though?
They find themselves in a good size hole here, and a good size hole early on in this game.
Boy, you.
On first
Damn.
down. They run it for the first
Yeah,
time with Tony Pollard.
I hope so, bro. Tell you go out with tight end. Shut down, Shawty. Derek Carr.
Defense for the Broncos. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game,
Table.
it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few misses.
No, I had a pick. Oh, D just needs one fucking pick, bro. He become a star.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. The threat of a
Yeah,
second
it's
straight
like the
to
first
start the game
time
is
of Madden.
moving as they come up 3rd and 10.
Really?
And
Safety.
this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. And Charles, at some
I had a
point,
screenshot, and I'm saying, this thing may quit, bro.
You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
You got Ramsey on the Chiefs? Oh, well.
Goes onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up in...
Pat Mahomes kind of can, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, but he kind of can.
2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep.
Oh, Mahomes.
And that will be
Right.
incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They go play fake. Mahomes. And
What
it's
a
taken
dot by
in
Noah
the tight end
Turmo.
fan. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
For Will out there balling, Robinson.
Way down to the 5. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
Now they're right down here looking for 6. That's going to wind up a loss of a full.
I never seen a nigga like the blitz so fucking much, bro.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. And there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
They'll roll him out right. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. Third and goal, and still a long way from the end zone. On play action, it's Mahomes. Being chased out left. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos are able to widen their lead here in this first half. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Fire up pass play.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you.
He needs to pass and play his partner. Got better sit to get back out there.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
You just gotta just gotta use it up, bro.
Texan first down.
I remember watching Derrick Henry come out of Alabama and sitting with some scouts, and one of the debate points with him was, while at Bama, how often did he have to deal
gotta
with
use it, I hope,
contact
boy.
near the line of scrimmage? They were so good up front that he often got to the second level pretty easily. I think he's starting to answer those questions with runs like that. He's a physical,
But
physical guy.
I do have a question.
Another 1st and 10. Option play, and Brady's going to hang on to this.
Man, garbage, boy. He wearing man, boy.
Losing yardage on the
You.
play back at the 44.
It is garbage, bro.
Full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. On the counter, it's Henry. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves them with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long
That's
distance
real, boy.
situation, they can still run the football and gain an...
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups
Anybody,
get a
boy.
lot of play in the 2nd half.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. And he'll be out of bounds.
Somebody getting fired.
15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're
Somebody getting fired, boy.
Possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
If I'm an owner and I spend the bag on the team, but y'all get punched on?
He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Michael O.J. Mudia. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flush to his right. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Now it's the backup Mariota, rolling to his left. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. He'll wind up getting right about 4.
I down the bird.
Second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Down.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brady. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep.
Oh, he got me with it. He caught me one time.
It's complete. Touchdown, Houston. Khalif Raymond as the first half is winding down. And the Texans
That nigga hit me with a fucking Hail Mary, bro.
it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Coastal Carolina lost. Damn.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And this is caught by Williams. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Steps away to his left. That is caught. It's Williams. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed.
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
McManus's point after is good, and that will extend this big lead.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in this second half? It has not been a competitive game to this point. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half, so where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you just have to go out, take pride in your
PA Will.
and try and put something together here in the second half.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. He's going to air one out. He's got a man complete. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. On 1st down, Brady. He'll buy some, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bradley Chubb able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady.
What I mean?
Be intercepted a 3rd time.
That nigga ran it 5 times in a row.
And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to
Sure,
start
brother.
this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he'll work this forward for about 3.
You're not on my level, buddy.
2nd and 7.
If I see something 5 times, I'm gonna stop it. At least the 3rd time.
Hands it off out of the gun.
Yes, I could. Brian Robinson touchdown.
20. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
No, you gotta
A great
stop being
effort
so
there.
stubborn, bro. You gotta,
14th touchdown now on the year.
bro.
And the Broncos turn that
You didn't make the
interception
playoffs, so we in the same boat, bro.
Extra point from McMahon.
Did you make it
is
though?
good. And the lead will swell by 1.
I didn't ask that. I said, did you make it?
After the
Was you
touchdown,
playing week
McMahon is
18?
now to kick it away.
Okay. What happened after that?
And here comes a return from a few steps into the
You signed a bunch of free agent players and offer your practice squad. Off your practice squad. And they said, better luck next season, boss. You didn't. Right? Practice squad players, boy. You say, damn, boy. Okay.
Houston's offense.
I'm just trying to get my breakout. This nigga is bad. I hate playing trash at niggas. It's boring.
Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think
I do for real. I ain't gonna lie to you.
back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
A nigga who at least gonna make me try. This nigga is horrible.
Now you can't run any offense at all.
They got Tom Brady and Mariota, and he run a 2 QB set, bro.
Now it's 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your
And Tom
eyes
Brady
on
is like a 99, I think.
and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it.
I already know why this nigga really is trash. He scored. I can't believe he scored off a Hail Mary.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. They'll try and run for it. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to keep the drive alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. McManus's point after is good. And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown,
Yeah, go ahead and accept that trade,
now
nigga.
to kick it away.
Oh, he just turned one on me.
Good return up past the 30. He's at the 40, the 20, and he will score.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now the touchback's coming back to the 25 instead of the 20. When guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. Fairbairn good with the extra point. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 143 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And they'll run on the inside handoff. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
That's odd. I ain't gonna lie to you, but
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep.
hell yeah, nigga. I've been having that since my first job. That shit weird. Having a paycheck. Nigga, I don't even use cash no more, bro.
From the gun, he'll hand this off, and he'll take this from the 9 down to
No, like it's no point no more.
Pretty good start there with their backs against the
When I can pay with my watch, phone, card.
Troops right there, and if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle, keep coming after him, put the pressure on them.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a third time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Well, I got like, ooh, new Ghostbusters movie. Shit look trash. Nah, I saw the old school ones. They redid it. It's like 3 type of it, but it's like the one with number girls, and they redid it.
So it's Texans football we welcome you back. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry, and nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Hands it off out of the gun. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 189 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. From the gun, they'll try to run it.
I didn't want to score this last little rushing touchdown. I was afraid he was going to quit the game, bro.
Boy, were they clicking on offense.
I done did about 12 times.
Great about themselves, can they?
Damn.
I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle
That's
this
wild.
and carry it.
Diggs is a starter, baby. He's a dog starter, baby. I play real next week. Damn, I play nerd. Look at running back boosting the guy. The speed I played for him. I think a 96 chain race. That nigga be. Plus 1C for Darby. That's the speed, not 92 speed. Sell my trade, nigga. Already, hurry up. Got my trade just sitting there. Like I said. This nigga he's still playing, league. He got the same shit with his QB. That shit happened. You can get that shit every year. Who? Yeah, what they chat in the chat. No, it's the son that said in the chat. Nah, he was like, this guy said, send your QB. he said, what? He said, send your QB now, nigga. Nigga don't. Oh, yeah. Austin Brock has to.